Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 568. As you may remember, the sea came up and swallowed Dwarka. In a matter of a few moments, it was over. The sea had now become placid as a lake. There was no trace of the beautiful city, which had been the favorite haunt of all the Pandavas. Dwarka was just a name, just a memory. Arjuna went on toward Hastinapura. They would camp under the trees during the nights and resume the journey in the morning. It was the most dreadful time in the life of Arjuna. He had to keep himself occupied lest he should go mad too soon. One day during their journey through the woods, some robbers saw this huge crowd. They wanted to attack them. They saw just one man guarding the entire party of women and children. They descended on the people of Dwarka and tried to carry away all their wealth and their women, too. Arjuna took up his Gandiva and tried to string it in a hurry. He found that he was not able to do so. He was amazed. With a great effort, he finally managed to string it, but his fingers had lost their dexterity. He was feeling it so hard to use the bow and arrows. His quivers became empty. He decided to invoke some astra and dispatch the robbers, but he could not remember a single incantation. He was powerless. Arjuna could do nothing. The robbers had succeeded in taking away most of the wealth and the women with them. With a broken heart, Arjuna resumed his journey with the remaining people. He reached Hastinapura and went to the presence of Yudhishthira. He stood there for a moment, then he dropped down in a dead faint. Chapter 19, Yudhishthira reaches the heavens. The mental effort of the last few days had been too much for Arjuna. He was revived with perfumed water. Arjuna woke up from the faint. With great sobs racking his frame, he told them all about how he burnt the dead form of Balarama, Satyaki, and Krishna. He told them everything. He told them about the sea claiming the beautiful city of Dwarka, the story of the robbers and the failing of the Gandiva to frighten a mere band of robbers was the final tragedy. The 5 brothers sat still. They were all thinking the same thing. Arjuna told them about the dream when Krishna took leave of him. Their tears would not flow. Everything inside them had died the instant when they heard about the death of Krishna. There was nothing left to live for in the world. Krishna was gone. There was no meaning in living anymore. They lost interest in everything. Yudhishthira said, Arjuna, in the cauldron of time we are all melted away until we lose ourselves. It is now time we melt and lose our individuality. We are now bereft of everything that was dear to us. With the death of Krishna, our lives should end too. Arjuna said, yes, my lord. It is time who is the ultimate victor. Hearing the words of Yudhishthira and Arjuna, Nakula and Sahadeva and Bhima agreed with them. The Pandavas decided to leave the earth and set out on the final journey. Yudhishthira made all the necessary arrangements. He crowned Parikshit as the king. Yuyutsu was appointed as his guardian, and Krupa was his guru. The Pandavas announced to the people of the city that they had decided to renounce everything and set out toward the heavens. No one could stop them. They were firm in their resolution. The Pandavas were ready for the great journey. Clad in tree bark and deerskin, they stood in front of the palace door, taking final leave of the citizens. Draupadi, dressed in tree bark and without her jewels and silks, stood by their side. The city set up a wail of woe. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.